Crypto is your best shot at winning against the system. Today, we are going to be speaking about Roaring Kitty. Who is he, friends? He's come back. The media is trying to paint him in a bad light. We're going to go through this video. Shout out to this gentle sir here making this cracker video we're going to go through. He's going to show you, friends, how rigged the financial system is. And I want you to know already, they're talking about meme coin stocks. Not meme coins, just meme stocks. Okay, but they can turn off the buy button. They manipulate all the transactions and the ledgers. It's not an immutable blockchain. It's just a Microsoft Excel sheet where they manipulate, hey, you don't actually have this position, you have this, right? They're changing the blockchain. But in meme coin land, on Ethereum, on Bitcoin, you can't change the transactions. You cannot reverse them. So let's go. Look what he explains now. We're going to listen to it in a bit faster speed. Check this out, friends.
You're about to watch the media lie through their teeth like their life depends on it. That's because Roaring Kitty just came back and GameStop broke the internet. And then this morning, it broke the stock market. And it turns out that GameStop investors are everywhere. So I'm going to catch you up on everything they've been hiding from you for 3 years that we dug up. First and foremost, we learned that all mainstream media is just the propaganda arm of the big money trying to short this company. Just a small collection of articles regurgitating that you need to forget GameStop.
So friends, isn't it funny? We're seeing this, right? Time and time again. The media is always lying. They're all trying to paint the meme stocks as some sort of bad financial instrument thing when it's not. It's just literally people within the system, friends. See, they just don't want to leave. They want to keep trading stocks. They don't believe in crypto. They don't understand crypto. They don't understand your friend Somi's videos. Thousands of them explaining to you Metcalfe's law, how everything works. They're just like, but we know stocks. We want to be in stocks. If you're a stock market participants, I got some bad news for you, brothers and sisters. You don't own shit. You don't own poop. You understand? They give you a piece of paper in the New York database that just says you own it. You don't own anything, bro. You don't get a piece of the cash flow. Your dividends are trash if you get them at all. You get nothing. All you get is entitlement to dump on somebody else who buys in after you. You don't own the company. You can't change the menu at McDonald's. You can't go tell BMW, hey, instead of blue and white, can we try blue and pink? You can't do that, man. You'll never be able to do that. You can't do anything with it. You can only dump into fiat on the exchange and then go buy another stock. That's all you can do with it. You see? And now the people, though, are waking up, friends.
Surprise! And today the lies have already started. They are trying to smear Keith Gill as though he drove the meme stock mania. We'll talk about this whole meme stock word in a second. But first, let's remember, no, he didn't drive anything. Short sellers drove the meme stock mania of 2021 by borrowing and short selling more than double the number of shares that even exist all at the same time. Most short squeezes happen between 10 and 20% short interest, meaning 20.
So friends, what he's now going to explain, he goes through, he shows that it's like Bitcoin, right? You know how in Bitcoin, friends, we know there's 21 million Bitcoin. All right. Well, imagine you found out an exchange had a short position of 50 million Bitcoin. You're like, wait a minute. If you're short 50 million Bitcoin, it means you borrowed 50 million Bitcoin. Well, where did you borrow them from? Because there's only 21 million in existence. Well, that's exactly what we're doing with stocks, friend. That's why that's how they've been able to manipulate a lot of these.
Anymore. Allegedly, obviously. Because back in 2021, they had 226%.
Look at this, friends. See, 226% of GME was shorted. So they had a certain number of shares, but more shares than existed shorted. They just shorted it, okay? This is the whole system's rigged, man. Of course the whole system's rigged.
And short interest going into that squeeze. And then in the official SEC report, they showed that short sellers never really bought the stock. Red bars show short sellers buying.
You see that, friends? Corrupt SEC. Corrupt SEC providing corrupt, manipulated, false data because they're all scum.
No, what they actually did is they committed crime in front of all of us, turned off the buy button, shuffled a bunch of things around, never bought back in because they couldn't have afforded to cover those positions. We're talking at least hundreds of billions of dollars worth of losses.
Yeah, Fred, that's right. Yeah, there's not enough money. We pushed it up that much. They don't have like, 60 billion, $100 billion loss. They don't have that. So what they did was they banned the buy button, waited for it to come back. They do some like BS type of like fee payment, and then it's like, okay, you only have a fine to pay of 1.5 billion. That was the case, friends. There was a guy they went to court for the hedge fund, and friends, I got to remind you, this is 100% fact. Go look it up. We were all here. I remember I was in this squeaky chair. They got the White House to make a call to Robinhood and told them banned the buy button. The White House, literally Joe Biden, friends. Literally, his own the finance dude. They're probably Joey. He doesn't even, friends. Joey doesn't even know how to use the phone anymore. You know what I mean? He's still got the circular dollar thing. You know what I mean? He's still talking to like the operator. But they banned the buy button, and the White House literally got involved. They're like, "All right, man, this thing's gonna blow up." It's crazy, but it happened. That's why we built crypto, friends. All it comes down to is the blockchain. People are corrupt. There's bug eaters who are telling us to eat bugs. And they are bugs themselves. And they're in a system where they're like, wait, we don't like that result. Let's reverse it. That's all it is. But on crypto, you can't go knock on Vitalik's door and say, hey, Vitalik, about that trade I did 4 months ago, I bought the top of a poop coin. It was actually the wrong poop coin. I was meant to buy the other one. Can you refund me the transaction? Nope. No. That's why crypto system is so much better, friends.
Had that all played out according to actual market mechanics. And then they colluded behind the scenes about turning off payment for order flow brokers like Robinhood, allegedly. But now let's talk about this term meme stocks, right? You know, the word they invented to describe all these stocks that act really weird, obviously all because of you buying because of social media. You and your $20 totally moves markets. And then they use that term meme stock to sort of precondition your mind when they're reporting on it to think of them as some special type of stock. And then they lie to you by telling you things like have been in a persistent and largely uninterrupted decline. Yeah, persistent and largely uninterrupted, except for that day and that day and that day and that day. See, what this term meme stock refers to is a basket of highly manipulated stocks that are all tied together through very complex financial things behind the scenes that for a long time the GameStop community was only speculating about until out of nowhere one day, this firm called Archegos, run by Bill Hwang, just blew the fuck up. Basically imploded overnight on billions and billions of dollars worth of trades. And when we started to analyze why he blew up, it's because he was trading all kinds of meme stocks and other investments in swap baskets back and forth, using all these super complex derivatives to hide the value of his true positions. So the counterparties he was trading with didn't know how much risk he had open, and the SEC didn't know what the hell was going on. And you got to remember, markets take these trades take a long time to move.
Yeah, so friends, you see that? Interesting, right? It's of course, I've been telling you this from the start. It's fully manipulated. Even he goes through UBS, all these guys that have big holes. They probably have holes right now, friends, that aren't only going to be revealed until later on. It's just these types of stuff. We just see it playing out once again. Crypto, the financial system built as a blockchain, you cannot reverse the transactions. That's it. You got to do everything right. Everything has to work. If you can't do it, whoop, there goes all your money.
This is just an average month over the last 3 years. July, it's like 80% buying every single day. But during this time, the stock price went down from what? $210 or so down to $160 or so. Because, you know, when everyone's buying, that's when stock prices go down. Except if meme stocks were being crazy because of our trades making the market fluctuate like crazy, then when we're all buying, wouldn't that make the price go up?
So, friends, what ends up happening is he shows data. Everybody's been buying GME the whole time, but the price has been dropping. You're wondering, how has everybody been buying and the price has been dropping? There's been obviously manipulation going on. Some people say either stock market dilution or the market makers themselves, friends. They're all in cahoots, man. Jump trading, DRW, Citadel, which is others, and they're all bug eaters, friends. By the way, Soy Bankman-Fried, maybe you've heard of him, otherwise known as running the biggest Ponzi of all time, came straight from that Jane Street, Jane Bug Capital, with all the bugs, the jelly bug, the ladybugs over there. He came from there, friends. That's how, golly gee, I can't figure out why he was so successful there. He was dumping the Bitcoin of the customers the whole time, right, to pump up souls. It was all these BS. You see, he's like, it's so disgusting, but you can't do anything about it within that system. You got to go to another system, our crypto system. Once you make a trade, you can't go back. That's it, okay? So,
I mean, it's almost like there are some actors out there in the markets that have massive amounts of capital and the ability to manipulate prices through various nefarious means that can make it so that the prices of these meme stocks don't actually do what retail buying pressure implies they would do. I mean, if 2021 actually was just what it was and all the shorts covered and closed and they were all gone and it went all back to normal, why has the stock acted like a meme stock ever since? I mean, this is just my opinion, and this is just speculation based on like some evidence. But I mean, probably because the shorts never closed because they couldn't afford to. And when
So, friends, you know, somebody called Jim Cramer. I think it was Jim Cramer, right? And he was talking to him the whole time. And I think they cut him off at the end. I don't know if it was Jim Cramer live. It was somebody else. It was some financial show. But he basically, it was a Wall Street bet guy, right, at the very end. He's talking about everything. He goes, by the way, shorts haven't closed. And they quickly cut him off. And I was wondering, like, why is that so controversial? This was back then. And I ended up researching. We went on to Wall Street Bets, and I find out, oh, friends, it's the people, the Wall Street stockers. Okay, they're basically, friends, they're just like Generation X of crypto dudes. They're just like, hey, man, like you haven't figured it out yet. You know what I mean? We got Dick with Butt and Tangang and Pete, world's longest arbitrage trade, going to $1. And Pulse Chain, PulseX, only in the casino. You have all these, haven't figured it out yet. You know what I mean? But these people, they're seeing these things happen, and they're saying, but the shorts haven't closed. And basically what ends up happening, friends, is the TV networks all in cahoots, right? Because there is no like, all of this is just a pure coincidence. No, friends. There is a cabal. There is a power structure. It is pretty much a simulation at this point. Yeah, you get to see it all playing out in real time in front of you. Yes, it's all of this is happening. And when you say shorts never closed, they're basically saying, hey, you actually owe hundreds of billions of dollars in losses. You're all bankrupt. All of you are bankrupt. But you can't because, friends, you know, the bankrupt, where they're getting their loans from the banks. The banks are loaning to these corrupt institutions. The banks are corrupt themselves, or the bug eaters. So they're like, oh, wait a minute. The bank loans you. The bank's checking their books. They go, wait a minute. We've got $100 billion loss. Okay, we're actually bankrupt with this GME stuff. You see what I mean? Obviously, I'm exaggerating stuff, but that's pretty much what it comes down to. They're like, wait a minute. We're bankrupt? But they didn't say that. Like, no, we're not bankrupt. Just change the ledger. We don't close them out at this price. Just let's do some manipulation. After 1 or 2 or 3 years, whatever we can do, get the price down. Okay, we won't take $100 billion loss. Make it $1 billion. They find a way to do that. That's pretty much what's been happening. So when you say shorts never closed, you're saying that the evil scum, they never took their loss. They never took their loss. Instead, they're reversing it. They're trying to reverse it backwards. The whole system's rigged, man.
When you have a highly shorted stock manipulated by all kinds of crazy swaps and baskets and ETF, all this crazy shit, you get all kinds of bizarre volatility that makes no rational sense if you look at it through fundamental regular market mechanics. And that's why we have this term, meme stock, to make it so you don't think too hard about why are these stocks doing this. And
the towers fell by themselves. The virus appeared out of nature randomly, okay? Those people who got jabbed, no, they had pre-existing conditions. You see that? No, the election was definitely fair. You understand? No. The data with all that weather stuff, no. We didn't get it wrong. Actually, you're a schizo. Let's throw a World War III FUD news event to kind of distract you. You getting the point, friends? No. All that stuff, it's actually a conspiracy and you've lost your mind. You see that? No. This meme stocks is what you're talking about, not the corrupt financial institution. You're a meme stock conspiracy dude. Friends, fuck them. We made the crypto industry. We literally, yes, we made the industry. Like, there is people who, look, if you want to stay in the old world, be my guest. They turned off the buy button, bro. You know what I mean? You're a slave to the slave master. He took a shit on your face. He's feeding you shit. And he left the door open. And then he removed the shackles here. Some slaves are just standing there like, you know what? I guess there's just nothing else for us to do. The rest of us, we run out the door. We run out the door, take off our slave clothes, and we just run around free balling in the field. With all the white daisy and the flowers, run up the hills, up the mountain. We just go to the forest. And we look back at the slaves. They're still the slave master. They're eating a pile of shit. They go, you know what, bro? I don't know what's in this forest. It could be berries. It could be oranges. It could be a big bear to kill me. But you know what? I'd rather take that chance because you're eating poop for dinner tonight. That's stock market world. For the rest of us, give me some dick butt. Give me some Tangang. Give me some Pepe. Give me some Pulsex and Pulsechain. Hell, give me some Hex. All of these things are coming, friends. You see?
Now, you've got people like Andrew Tate YOLOing millions of dollars, although to be fair, most of us never left, because we didn't break Wall Street with all these fancy algorithms or intelligent whatever. Like, we broke Wall Street by realizing that all we need to do is buy and hold and ignore their media manipulation shillery.
Let me stop you right there. How do you break the financial system right now? You buy and hold crypto. You buy and hold crypto. Because what is it, friends? If you buy, what did you buy with? You bought with their poopy currency. You go, hey, take your poopy currency back that you print infinitely and give to all the bug eaters and you rig the system. Take your poopy currency, give me this shining hill item. Bitcoin, Ethereums, Tangang, Dickbutt, Peach, Fruit, Pear, Rat. All of them. Give me Doge, give me Ship. Give me the 13 Indian dudes with Matic. You understand? Give me Chainlink, Chain Stink. Give me them. You know what? They're not perfect, but my gosh, they're way better than what we've been dealing with for the past 70 odd years with this traditional financial system. That's the only way to beat them, friends. You give them the fiat back, you take the precious crypto and you hold. You and I are on this cycle path. We believe that on average, more people will give the fiat back and exchange for the tokens. Basically, the price goes up over time. That's how the price goes up, friends. They're dumping USD into the pool. That's how Bitcoin's price goes up, right? People keep putting more US dollars into the pool and the price keeps rising. And when people want to take it out, it drops when it keeps going up over time. That's what we're here to do. These people in the stock market. So shout out to this gentleman, right? I forgot what his name is. Maybe Ian, maybe Carol. I forgot his name. But these types of people, they get it. They know they're being shafted. They think crypto is just a full-on scam and a grift. Well, guess what, bro? So do I. So do all of me. Just go up. Just go up. Please go up. It's a better system, man. I don't care. Where's your 100,000x, by the way? Huh? Where's your 1,000x? Where's your 100x? Where's your 30x? They can't get them because the system's rigged. Because in the stock market, you can only buy in late stage maturity. You can't buy early because they don't have the tech. It's all rigged.
Bullshit. They have no answer to that because the shorts never closed and someday they have to. And the higher the price goes, the more they have to pay every day to keep those short sales open. Whoopsies. And to be clear, this is not me telling you to buy anything. This is not. There
you go, friends. Yeah, whoops. See, it's funny. These people are, look, you're almost there, brother. You're almost there. Habibi Albi, you are almost there. They're so close. They're so close, friends. Like, you understand? Like, these are the people, friends. They get just so close within grabbing distance. They just can't. They just can't. You know, how are you meant to explain to them, all right, we have Pepe. Have you heard of Pepe? Okay, well, now Pepe's got a best friend named Landwolf and also a meme coin and maybe can do another 100x from here. How do you explain that to them? That's why if you were here in the bear market, if you bought at the top of 2021, you learned. You really learned. Because, Grens, this isn't God giving you a chance to get out before it all crumbles. No. This thing doesn't accidentally recover. It's not the tulips. Tulips, remember the tulip bubble? They could just keep infinitely growing tulips from the ground. Yeah, this isn't it, friends. The volatility is insane, but you don't make heaps of infinite supply at the bottom. That's lunar chart, okay? These things are coming back. We are coming back. It's a bull market now. So for everyone else out there, I mean, you've got 2,000 videos out here to walk you through to explain what the hell's going on. But, I mean, at the end of the day, we're just wasting our time, aren't we? Because we're already in. We're already in, and we know everybody else sees it. We can see a stampede of people coming in. They're like, man, Coca-Cola drinks went up 30%, but the CPI says 3%. That's rigged. But you know, one day, there's going to be some deep UFO leaks out to the society, okay? And there's going to be dudes like that gentleman we watched. They're going to be like, I think there's been a cover-up for the past 70 to 100 years. I think the government's actually like manipulating us. I think the TVs are kind of rigged. I think the Jenga towers didn't fall themselves. I think maybe the virus did start from China when they called us racist when it said it didn't. I think a lot of this pre-programmed FUD is actually pre-programmed and a lot of it's not just random. And we're just going to be sitting here like, yes, bro. Yes, he's finally, after all these years, figured something out. But here's the thing, man. In crypto, there is a financial gain to be had if you get this right. You can't bet on UFO disclosure or maybe the climate change or the bug eaters and World Economic Forum. You can't really take a direct bet on them and how corrupt and how much psyops there's going on there, right? You can't take a direct bet. Only in crypto. Only in crypto. Why? Because in crypto, we are priced off network effects. So if you are early to an idea, you're just betting that the idea is going to get bigger, and that's it. You win. You get priced in. That's the Metcalfe's law, the vertical curve of the prices. That's it. So you've learned a lot today, friends. This is the undertone of what's going on. That's why memes aren't going away. You're putting culture in the crypto sphere. That's why the tech of crypto, it is life-changing. It is life-changing. Now, here's the thing. I don't know which coins to buy because, oh my God, they go up, down, left, right, who knows? Maybe watch the channel, 90% call, 10% lottery. Some people just want to do 100% lottery. I mean, good luck. Good luck. I'm just telling you, we're in the right place. There's a gold rush because nobody else has figured it all out. Right? When they start putting me in universities, and like, hey, look at this guy with a helicopter hat. This is what we got to do. When they start talking like that, friends, it's literally game over. Do you understand? It's game over at that point. But for now, I'm still the crazy schizo guy on the internet. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, or catch you soon.